Vickie Paladino. Come on up, Vickie is a Republican candidate from State Senate District 11. She's a lifelong resident of Northeast Queens, a small business owner, a mother of two, a local political activist who became renowned by confronting Mayor de Blasio last year in a video that went viral on social media. And here she is, folks. Let's give a big warm welcome to Vickie Paladino.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for having me, Phil. Thank you for having me at the Queens Village Republican Club. Let me start off by saying that it's a pleasure to be here. I also want to start by also saying that this has been a very hard-fought, dirty, filthy, unfair, slanderous primary. When I stood here, and I could tell you the exact day, it was June the 6th, and what I asked for from this group was a fair and balanced, issue-based primary, of which I got 0. People were intimidated to carry for me. They were told, let Paladino fend for herself. Paladino did fend for herself. And Paladino ended up with 2,600 signatures, which made it impossible for anybody to throw Paladino off of the ballot, which was the plan. Anybody who thinks any differently is a fool. And I will repeat, I have never slandered my opponent ever. I have never badmouthed my opponent ever. If saying something about millennials offended anybody here, I'm terribly sorry. It was not meant to offend at all. And I will not stand by while these weaklings try to overtake me. I said from the start, I will fight this battle. I will win this battle. I win this battle for all of you.
Amen.
I will be a strong senator. You can't handle that. If you were so successful, we wouldn't have only one elected official in the borough of Queens. And he is not what I would call a full-fledged Republican. He is what I would call a liberal. You have put up a puppet, and I say that freely because the gloves are off. You took a piece and you went against us when we asked for an editorial piece on July the 28th. It was granted to you and the rest of you in this room, and you know who you are. So today, something came out that was absolutely slanderous against my character. I have been assassinated by the Queens GOP, but I got news for you. And I bring this message home. You're going to be very sorry, because we are going to win this race. And that will be the payback. You see, they tried to attack me because I didn't raise enough money. That was the first assassination. Vickie didn't raise enough money to do this. Well, you know what? You're right. I didn't beg people for money. And everybody who gave money to me because they believed in my candidacy. Amen. Whether it was $5 or $10 or $25. Because I believe in the people. And the people are the ones who spoke. Not my relatives. Okay? Me, myself. Simon will stand up here and he will say whatever he wants. But let's run it down. Every donation he took when he says he knows the name of every person, it's because he does know the name of every person. Because it came from his family, and his closest friends. Mine came from all over the country, as well as New York. It was also stated most of my supporters don't live in the district. Well, we'll find out next Thursday, won't we? I was told, when the Sharks circle, stand strong and fight. Well, guess what? The Sharks have circled. And I'm standing right here, and I am not wavering, not one little bit. I will take this voice to the Senate, and your puppet, I will stand on my convictions, exactly. I don't have other people talk for me. I talk for myself. Yes. You need something answered, you see Vickie Paladino. Vickie Paladino will answer you. I don't send out sharks. Now I can name names here. Okay? I've been called an anti-Semite. I've been called an anti-Semite. That is the lowest form. Okay? So after attacking my money, they went in, instead of thinking of the voter and what the voter actually wants. I know how hard it is to put a piece of bread on the table. Okay? So I'm supposed to stand up and ask people for money? So I was criticized, I was ridiculed for that. This is the people's race. The people will speak on Thursday. Another thing, when I was called an anti-Semite, how dare you? How dare any one of you in this room who knows who I am call me that disgusting name? My sister is Jewish. My nephews are bar mitzvah. They are Jewish. Half the people that are with me are Jewish. How dare you sink to the bottom? And that's what you're doing, because you're scared stiff. Guess what? Yes. Wait, let's clarify. Go ahead. Never the Queens Village. Not the Queens Village. No. Why? Because the people sitting in this room, Catherine, the people sitting there, Queens GOP, the Queens GOP, they sent out their dog. Stop, Catherine. No, I won't listen. Catherine, you have to listen now. Catherine, you have to listen. You don't let me speak, Catherine. Then don't listen, Catherine. Go ahead, ask me a question.
Ask you.
Go ahead.
You're a shark. Stand there.
Excuse me, let
You're a shark. Stand there. I'm the shark asking you a question.
Go right ahead.
Now you want to throw it and let somebody else answer it?
I'll answer myself, Catherine. Catherine, stop.
I'm sorry, we have to finish up. It's late. We don't have time for questions.
No, let her finish.
Why is she abusing?
Look, nobody feels abused in this room except the people who are guilty. The people who are guilty feel bad.
I don't know you as an anti-Semite.
Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. But there are people in this room who... Catherine.
Shut up, Reverend.
Look, everybody just calm down. Calm down.
I am calm. You haven't seen me.
Everybody calm down and pay very close attention. I asked for a fair primary. I am not a hysterical person. You know what? Let me ask you something then. Let me say something. When I was how do you feel about when people are told not to carry petitions for you? When other clubs are advised, let Paladino fend for herself, hoping I would fall on my face. You know what?
You should be able to solve
Out of order!
I can solve a problem.
Let Vickie speak.
I am ready.
Yeah, let him speak.
And stop talking.
It's not a Q&A time right now.
Let Vickie
You told
speak.
me to ask her, so I'm
No,
asking.
you
No, you didn't ask. You made a statement.
I asked you a question.
What is your question? What is your question, Catherine? Go ahead.
The Queens Village Club say that you
They're the only ones that played fair. The Queens Village Club is the only one that played it fair. Why the tirade? Because when you come under attack by people stand here and take it? Come on, Catherine, you've lived to be a good old age. You understand how politics are played, and this is dirty politics. That is dirty politics. Yes, you're very smart. You're a very smart lady. You're a very smart lady. Okay? You're a very smart lady. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm going to end it saying this. I'm going to end it.
Out of order.
Then put me out. Carry me out.
Look, let's end with this. All I wanted was a fair, issue-based primary. Instead, I was slandered and I was dragged through the mud. And I can tell you this: I will win this battle. I will go to the New York State Senate, and I will fight for you, the people. And that's all that matters. Okay? And nothing anybody has done or said that's sitting in this room has stopped me, not one bit. And I told you once before, and I'll tell you again. The people will speak next Thursday. You sunk to the lowest possible place you could ever go, and you put it on me. Thank you. You put it on me, and you know what? All they did, my followers will come back. Compare my 5,000 followers to my opponent's 400. Compare the likes and the comments that I get to what my opponent gets. Just let the people speak. That's all I've ever wanted. We didn't need to hear from the underbelly of the corrupt GOP. And let me finish with one other thing. Let's remember who the executor of the Queens GOP is. He is John Haggerty, a convicted felon for embezzling one. You want to throw the dirt? I'll throw the dirt. Okay. Go ahead, Paul. Bring it on. You want to join?
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, take it out of the room.